Now, what next for the Tanzanian Uber drivers? Number one, if you are an Uber driver in Tanzania, after Uber's decided to down their tools in Tanzania and closed all their operations in Tanzania, what does it mean for the Uber drivers in Tanzania? Number one, if you are using only Uber in Tanzania, if you are just having one app called Uber in Tanzania, it means that if you cannot go and register Bolt, that means you are jobless already. That's number one. And also to the larger ride-hailing drivers, all the taxi drivers in Tanzania, now it means that now Bolt will have their own decisions by themselves, and they will now have the biggest share of the market and almost 100%. Hello guys, please subscribe to our channel, give us a like, leave us a comment, and also share with a friend. Tell us what you think also on the comment section, and please, let's grow this channel together. Thank you. So, this means Bolt now will not have some of the punitive rates at some point, unless they have decided to do that, where Tanzanian LATRA Regulatory Authority, LATRA, has decided to give a fixed. If it is 20 per kilometer, that's it. 1 shilling per minute, that's it. Whether there is a lot of jobs or not, there is nothing like adjustment or even the likes of surge. That must come to an end in Tanzania. And what does it mean to Bolt as a company? It means Bolt now does not have a bigger competitor. They don't have any competitor. So they have no excuse of giving unknown promos. They have no excuse of raising, making the market a bit tough for any competitor. That means they will be working only with the government regulations and their own policies and security issues when it comes to everything within the app and also dealing with the drivers. They will have 100% market share. And also that means as a driver, you have to stay disciplined, because you will have nowhere to run to in case you lose your account, your Bolt account. Compared to Kenya, where at some point you might lose your Bolt account and go to Uber or even to Faras and earn, or even have little Faras and other ones, but you can survive. And that is also what has happened with Uber in Kenya. In Kenya, Uber has always been blocking drivers permanently. Always. In case any small thing, they block you permanently. While Bolt has never blocked anyone permanently. In most cases, they don't block permanently. What Bolt does is that Bolt will always suspend. They suspend you for 6 months, 2 weeks, 1 week, and even sometimes up to 10 years. And if you hear someone saying that Bolt has blocked me permanently, in most cases, it is a suspension until 10 years. So in Tanzania, it means if Bolt suspends you, you are jobless. Now, let us look at why Uber has failed. And according to me, I feel like maybe they are failing even in the Kenyan markets. At some point in Africa, you don't pay much attention to the law. Too much attention to the law. We are in countries where lawlessness is common. Uber are too much strict to their laws, their international laws, not even the laws of the land, but their international laws. Ubers are very strict, and Africans, we don't like, we just pretend to be, we are whatever. We follow the rules. We are uncolonized, but in the real sense, we are still colonized. Almost everything, from the drivers to clients, there are most of the things that we don't like when it comes to these companies, and even into the law. There are some laws that we ignore for us to survive, and we hate them. So if you come here to follow them thinking that you are dealing very strongly and you are very friendly to the government, even the government officials might find it difficult to use the same law to kill you, because they have a backup from the ground. In Africa at large, we pretend to be good, but we are not democracy enough. We are not democratic enough. So if you come here with 100% democracy, you might lose it. And Uber behaves like they are so much democratic. Like in Tanzania, they have failed on one of the common things that also made them lose the Kenyan ground. Something like cancellation fee. Back in the days, if you are an Uber user back in around even 2017-16, there was a cancellation fees where if a driver comes to pick you and the driver waits for 5 minutes, he cancels the ride and Uber will charge you 100 to 150 shillings. And this one never worked well with Kenyans. But I think since they believe in democracy and even the law and their own international policies, Uber failed to learn from the Kenyans, the backlash from the Kenyans back in the days, and because in Kenya they ended up removing that cancellation fee, but they failed to learn from the Kenyan market and they went again to Tanzania with the same policies. The reason why most Africans, they don't like this cancellation fee is because Africans earn less. We are not like the Europeans. We earn less, and after earning less, we budget. Even by using these cabs does not mean we have enough money. It is not the first time I've seen a client going for Fuliza to pay a cab here. So most Kenyans, we budget with the ride. We just use them because they are cheap. They are convenient, they are timely, and they are classy. But if you add 100 shillings or even 20 shillings to my ride, I feel like you are stealing from me. Every African wants every coin to work for them. So if someone will come to my gate, wait for me, and in 5 minutes, he has cancelled the ride, and the whole thing is, I failed to show up and you charge 100 shillings, Africans will feel bad. Even Kenyans, they feel bad. And also, most Kenyans believe drivers should be waiting them for long. So, for long. Like at some point, I wait like 10-15 minutes when I feel like doing so. But now, the best thing is that we've been given a bit of freedom, not 100%. Mostly Bolt, it is very strict to cancel a ride. But if you play with the app very well, between the acceptance, whatever, what do we call them? The rates, acceptance rate, and whatever score. With the scores, you can cancel a ride. It is very possible. But you have to play with it that you don't cancel all rides, but if there is activity score, if there is a chance you can complete even 10 in a row, complete 10. And if you feel, if you have waited for a client for 10 minutes or even 5, and you can also cancel. So balance the odds. If a client is taking too long, cancel. But if you get a chance to complete rides to raise your score. That is how it works with Bolt in Kenya. But if you cancel too much, it goes down. So you are not allowed to cancel too much, but also you are allowed to cancel. And this one is one of the things that most drivers fails to understand. That's why you have just you've had some of the drivers suspended for ratings or whatever, a lot of things, activity score and such things, because you cannot tell us that out of 100 rides, you have just accepted 30 or even 20. That means you are not ready for work. So you have to balance yourself very well to cancel rides. To me, I sometimes I might cancel even 10, but if I get a chance to complete rides, I will complete even 100%. That has also helped me when it comes to cancellation and even suspension. With my account, Bolt account, I've never been suspended ever since I started Bolt in 2017, 2018. I think 2018, towards December in 2018. Bolt has never suspended my account for such issues, any indiscipline, ratings and all that. No, because I understand how the system works and I know how to deal with the system. So please deal with your system well, and also understand how things work. Hello guys, please subscribe to our channel, give us a like, leave us a comment. And to the Tanzanian drivers, I think this is a freedom, unless you don't understand how to deal with it. But first, competition is the reason why the prices are very low. Without competition, I think Tanzania have a good government, and a government that listens to its people. Thank you.